Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
How are things today? We are here for the session on PowerShell basics for IT professionals. It's a tool to enhance your IT day-to-day activity. My name is Sadakaran Kulandevel. You can just call me the first 5 letters, Sada. And it's all about PowerShell. Today, it's all session about. Yeah. So let me know something about yourself. Even though I have gone through the profiles, it's nothing like knowing in person. So if you can let me know who you are, what is your type of work, and what are the expectations out of this course. It will be very helpful for me to guide you along with the course. Let me start with yourself.
My name is Khulud. I work as system developer and I expected from this course to learn more about the PowerShell book.
So what do you do? I mean, developer means what are the tools you use?
We use SQL Server.
What about Visual VB.NET, ASP.NET?
Yes.
Okay, now that's again it's a object-based oriented application. PowerShell is a true object-oriented application. I'm sure you'll be able to gain something good out of this course. What about yourself?
Hi, good morning to everyone. My name is Mohan and I am working in IT operations team and taking care of the servers. So I extensively use server operating system. So I think the PowerShell is a good administrative tool to administer the day-to-day routine work. I've been using it, but I would like to know more about in advanced way of PowerShell.
Thank you.
I'm Mohammed Ali Roskan. I'm working with developer. I'm using ASP.NET and SharePoint.NET.
So again, Go
I'm
ahead.
learning some PowerShell development.
Anyway, as being a developer, being an object-oriented tool, I'm sure you'll be able to get some benefit out of this session. What about yourself?
Hi, my name is Tom. I am the network administrator of the team. So, I normally use the router and firewalls. I have seen the command lines. We normally use the command line during this for the configuration and all. So, I would like to know how it works in the PowerShell server side.
Yeah. You set up a networking, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of applications. They provision PowerShell as one of the useful administrative tools. So I'm sure you'll be able to get a good benefit out of this course. What about you?
My name is Yasir. I am working for IT operations and IT others, and I would like to know more about PowerShell for my daily day-to-day activities.
Wonderful. All right, let's go forward. Objectives. It's about IT enterprise management and using PowerShell as one of the productive tools to help you with your day-to-day activities. And what are the objectives for the session? We'll talk about PowerShell. What is it all about? History of PowerShell, the environment, and the commandlets. Normally we call them commands, but normally in any application we call them as commands. But within PowerShell, they are just as commandlets. The syntax, how the commands are. So the commandlet is applied. Piping and pipeline. This is where the big benefit is taken from PowerShell. You run a commandlet, you get a bunch of objects. You pass those objects in the pipeline to the next commandlet, so you can just go as a train to get something achieved in a single go. And extending PowerShell to use for other applications such as Active Directory, Exchange, among others, and hands-on app. Now, facilities, schedule, and the rules. Did anyone have any problem in parking today? While coming, it is reserved. If you had any difficulties, please do speak to me during the break, so we'll make sure that you don't have a problem tomorrow. Fire exit, the most important note, it is at the rear of the classroom. Please take note of it. It's a 30 hours program. We'll have it from Monday to Thursday, 3 hours per day, 3 to 6. After about 1.5 hours, we'll break for tea or coffee. It's going to be an interactive session, open to questions, very much practical oriented. And at the end of the day, please do fill up the feedback and evaluation form and pass it to the training coordinator. So it will be really great if you can do that. It will help us in improving the next session based on your inputs provided. The materials, along with the presentation slides, you will have the PDF copy of PowerShell 3.0 by Ed Wilson. Lab manual will be available when you are in the lab. Followed up with explanation to understand the concepts and some demo to show what is it all about, and of course hands-on labs by you guys. At the end of the session, we'll have a small exam too and go through to evaluate what you have done. The focus will be on command-led the shell syntax, how it is applied. In depth, what's up command-led all about, piping and pipeline, and the extending of PowerShell using modules. What is PowerShell? It's a command line shell and scripting language built on the .NET framework. All of you know what is a .NET framework. It's a Microsoft proprietary framework. It's built on that. When I say command line shell means, it's like when you go shell out a DOS prompt, right? CMD, it's a shell. Similar to that, in every Windows environment, we go through Start, Programs, Accessories, Windows PowerShell. You will find the link to Windows PowerShell and Windows PowerShell IAC. Two different ways to activate PowerShell. So once you activate that, you are into that environment, which is a tool, as I said earlier, to enhance your productivity. It comes with interactive prompt and scripting environment. That means you can type a commandlet to achieve something, or you can combine a bunch of commandlets to create a script, and you can run the script within that environment. It comes with large sets of commands by default, and it can be expanded with additional modules. Any questions so far? Please feel free to stop and ask me if you have anything to be asked. The history of PowerShell: NT4, XP, Windows 2000, we were stuck with VB Script and resource kit tools. PowerShell got introduced to the administrators in 2006, and it has reached version 3 at this time, which is version 2012. It stands at PowerShell version 3.0, and we expect that to get developed further along with the OS in the coming years.
So this PowerShell is part of operating system, right?
It is part of OS. So when you
as well as the server.
obviously, so Windows XP to Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, along with other operating system. PowerShell is like our DOS command prompt. PowerShell is a prompt.
Okay.
Now you don't need to have anything installed to avail PowerShell in your computer. As I said earlier, it comes by default. Like see here, you have when you start programs, accessories, PowerShell. These are the two options available. Windows PowerShell. This is the shell prompt, and this is the integrated scripting environment. The difference between these two are here. It is IntelliSense. That means you can type a command and the auto completes for you. Both of you must be maybe familiar with the .NET environment, right? When you type a command, when you make a mistake, it auto corrects for you. You can complete the particular command. So this is that sort of environment. So it is a bit of advanced, but this is like normal DOS command or Unix bash, right? Yeah, something like that. Kind of a raw environment. This is a bit of advanced one. This is from a open source Power GUI. I believe it is now taken over by Dell, and they are provisioning as a application development tool from themselves to Windows administrators. What is a commandlet? Commandlet is, let me go back to the Windows DOS command. So you get into the black window, what do you type? dir. So you are typing a command, right? Similarly, within the script window, the runtime environment is already available. So when you type a commandlet, if that commandlet is available, the runtime PowerShell environment will basically give you the results back. If you make a mistake, if you type the wrong command, you get an error. So the runtime invokes these commandlets as you type, and you can get the return. So here now, we are in this. I have showed you PowerShell. This is the script, the shell prompt is all about. I've just simply typed a command, get command, right? So this is a commandlet, the name of the commandlet. So these are all available as part of the runtime environment. By default, it comes, Windows OS comes with tons of commands. You can use them for day-to-day activities. And I'll show you in the next coming slides how to extend them. The syntax, it's very simple and very straightforward. It's English-like language. See here now, it's a commandlet get mailbox, and you have parameters. You need to pass a parameter name server and then a server name. So this is basically for Exchange environment. Going back to Exchange version 2007, certain operations were only possible using PowerShell. And it's also documented that you need to use PowerShell to achieve certain things. So you have a commandlet here, you pass the commandlet with a parameter, and these are the property names and these are the property values. So these are the properties: name, area, server, storage quota, and the values for Spark LE, Bob ones, SLA, unlimited. So continuing with the previous one, the biggest benefits what you get out of PowerShell is to pass the object in a pipeline. So here, I'm typing a commandlet get service. You know, all of you, what is a get service? Get service is to a PowerShell command to know what are the services running in a computer. So I'm passing that collection of objects to another condition. This is the pipeline. I'm putting another syntax, PowerShell syntax, where object, and within this curly braces, it is the what do you call the structure of PowerShell programming. Like normal brackets in ASP.NET, here we use curly braces. And I put a condition. This is another variable equal to running, and the return of this commandlet being sorted by name. So get service equal running service name, sort object by name. So all the services sorted by name, the status equal to running. Have you understood?
Yeah.
Any question here? Why I'm spending bit of time here is, you see here within single line you can extract one go. You didn't have to install any application to do it. Just go to the shell, run this command line, you have the results. Continue with the previous one. Get child item. By the way, get child item is actual commandlet for directory. Directory is an alias for get child item, right? So from this particular directory, if I type the commandlet get child item, I get all the file names like picture 1A, picture 2A, 3A. And let's say I want to rename all the A's with B. So what I do now, run another commandlet, repeat the same command, get child item, pass the selection what I got from here to another commandlet, rename item. Rename item needs some parameters. One of the parameters is new name. Within the new name, I am doing some more processing. I am replacing the name. This is the name variable. Passing this replace with A with B. See here now, get child item, rename item, new name. New name is what? Within the new name, replace the name variable. Within that name variable, replace A with B. So see the results now here when you run child item, you're able to see all the A's have been replaced with B.
This is child item. What is the parent?
Get child item, you can put get directory. Okay. Get child item is nothing but if you are can you go back please now? See, you are in this path, right? C script test. So this is the root now. Get child item means get the items.
From test.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, from test path.
I think in the demo will be able to.
Yeah, I'll be able to show you them. Now, what we have seen so far is all about the commandlets available within Windows OS. Now, Microsoft a couple of years back clearly said for administrators and analysts, PowerShell is going to be the tool for the future. Learn PowerShell. Okay? So what do you do that? In order to achieve that, what they have done is they provide modules. They have modules for Active Directory, Exchange, System Center, and many more. What you need to do, install enable the feature, import the module, and this commandlet will let you know all the commands available for
the special module.
yeah, specific module. So I've just shown this is a portion of Active Directory PowerShell commandlets from Microsoft site, and I've executed this command, get command module Active Directory, and you will be able to see that all the commands available for that particular module. right?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give you a demo on clearing event logs using PowerShell. A short way. You know event log, right?
Yeah.
Depending on every application, you've got tons of logs. You want to clear one by one. Okay, now let me get into the. So, this is here now. If you look at it, I got get event list. These are all the events available for the application of 245, 35, 115, right? Now, if you want to clear all one by one, you have to go to the management interface, right click, clear log, right? Now, using PowerShell, it is similar. So, what I am doing here now, get event log, get the list, select the log, pass that, go through, loop through them, clear is another command type. Clear event log needs it needs a log name, and the log is taken from here. So let me execute that. Enter. Now let me go back and get the event log again. See, you know that, right? 35, 245, 115. See, power on. This is the power of PowerShell. It's all about passing the objects in the pipeline. What we have learned so far, it's introducing to the world of PowerShell, being administrators and analysts to help with you with your day-to-day activities. What is PowerShell? Can somebody tell me?
PowerShell is administrative tool, command line tool for administering the IT environment, especially servers.
It is scripting tool primarily for
Administration
administrators and analysts. How to extend PowerShell?
by importing the modules.
By modules provided by application or the third party vendor. Is PowerShell available with Windows clients? Yes. Yeah. What is PowerShell? This is what we went through the previous slide. The answer for the previous one. Any questions? Please. You know, this nothing. It's not really a big session. It's all about introducing yourself to the PowerShell world, and you need to pick it up from here. Yes.
When you clear the logs,
Yeah.
so remaining one security, what is this?
Sorry.
When you clear the logs,
Yeah.
so that times after clearing, security count is one. Why is
Because you have done an activity which has got an impact on the log application to applied to
You have
security.
created one more log.
So basically, the activity what I did, it's a security event, right? So it's written back. So every time, especially look at that particular log, in number of times you run it, you get the log, you'll find that one coming up. Any other questions?
Like this, a new PowerShell is going to be part of the new operating system, is Windows Server 2016 or something.
We expected, obviously, they are not going to drop it, right? It is going to be there as it is, because they have been adding more and more modules and giving all the application developers, not only Microsoft, other companies, giving them the libraries to develop PowerShell modules.
Okay.
Now, further to this, if you need to get in touch with the session, the board session what we have today, this is my email ID. Feel free to send me an email. And these websites are really useful for you to get some information about PowerShell.
We'll get these slides, right, for our reference?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
And thank you very much for this short session, and let's break and we'll continue with the lab. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Thank you.